You see this picture, this video behind me right here, Meghan Markle. This video is important for today's discussion to understand where she is going or why she wants to go there. I will actually discuss that in a second more in details. At the same time, I will be sharing a video report where the host is losing it. So I'll start with according to Taz, and then we'll talk about Kinsey Schofield, how they're reacting to this crazy plan of Meghan Markle. So I want to start off with this one first. So according to Taz, she mentioned Meghan's going to sell her jam at the mall. Please, even if she stood at the side of the road offering selfies and gold embossed royal monogrammed autographs, it still would not sell. To get people to buy your products on face value, you need to be likable, and we know that is not the case with Meghan Markle. She is not likable. In fact, her ranking, the survey, they show that she is the most disliked royal in Britain right now. Then we also have another report from POV, basically said now Meghan Markle is claiming her ARO or Aero brand will be sold in malls. The same failed brand that she cannot even secure a trademark for. Then again, the malls are irrelevant, and so is Meghan. I guess this tricks Meghan Markle Aero brand to be sold in malls. So what is happening right now? Just to give you some idea, we all know that ARO could not secure a name for the brand from the United States Patent Department. Now what they're trying to do, both Meghan and Netflix, is that they are going to be opening a mall to sell her dog biscuits, those jam jellies. Can you believe this? This is something we have never heard of. Now the question is, why is she doing this? Well, as I have mentioned to you guys about this video, right? So Meghan Markle in the past, when she came to this particular department store, it was during her time with the monarchy. So Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, arrives at a London department store to launch a charity clothing collections as she ends her maternity leave. Okay, so she came to this mall, and this was actually a London department store to launch a charity clothing. So this is not like business profit, or running a mall or a shop inside of a department store to make money for personal business reasons. That was not the case. So keep that in mind. This is not about individual business or Meghan's brand or anybody else's brand for that matter. Then she came to this facility. This is actually a supermarket, and again, she was in UK that time, and you can see her baby bump, the fake moon bump.
Fantastic.
She came to the supermarket to do what? Let's see here. Meghan Markle presents a fellow expectant mother with a basket full of baby goods as she and Harry tour the number 7 supermarket in Birkenhead. Okay, so she was giving basket of baby goods to this pregnant woman, and she came to the supermarket. The reason I'm mentioning about this department store and the supermarket visit of Meghan Markle is because right now she is under this delusion that somehow having a physical product or a physical store would help her with her brand, ARO, and be able to sell some products, because the brand is an absolute disaster online. Meghan doesn't like that. Because she has experience with shopping mall and supermarkets, she is so delusional right now that she believes that the ARO brand, it may not work online, but it definitely will work in a superstore or in a mall or a department store. Why? Because she convinced herself, this delusional person, that because I have experience going to those malls or those department store, I know how they run, I know it all. And this is how she is. She doesn't have any idea how things work But hey, she was there, so she knows it all. This is pretty much what she's hoping for this time will work. But again, this is going to be an absolute disaster. Now, when I was watching this particular video from Kinsey Schofield, I was shocked to see her reaction. So I'm going to be playing some of the clips of her that will tell you how shocked and how she lost it all. Let's take a listen.
All right. I'm going to be honest with you. I have hesitated to report on this because I initially thought it was a joke, but 24 hours later and Meghan Markle hasn't issued a rebuttal. And perhaps that's telling. I don't know. You tell me. Do you think the lack of rebuttal says that there's any sort of truth to this? Now, this is a story from the Daily Mail, an exclusive, and they say, is the Duchess of Sussex's next home going to be a shopping mall? And of course, Meghan Markle's not moving into a shopping mall. But as you know, Meghan and Harry have an incredible contract with Netflix that is slowly coming up. Harry's Polo show coming out in December. Meghan Markle's
let's play
cooking show to be determined.
The next
and here's my issue.
Exciting part of this video from Kinsey Schofield. And let's see what she has to say about this craziness.
But it's being reported through the Daily Mail that Netflix is helping Meghan launch American Riviera Orchard products in a mall. When's the last time you were in a mall? I cannot tell you the last time I was in a mall. I honestly cannot. I mean, sometimes I order food from the mall, but I have somebody else pick it up. I don't even go to the mall to pick up my Cheesecake Factory, okay? So let's jump into this story really quick. Meghan, who is preparing to launch her lifestyle brand American Riviera Orchard, may soon be seen in 2 mega malls in Dallas, Texas, and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, under the Netflix House umbrella.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. But Kinsey Schofield, when she started this report, before she did that, she said, I cannot believe this. I was hesitant to report on this because this is the level of lunacy Meghan is going through. And Netflix is obviously being the dumbest streaming giant ever, is getting along with it.
An introvert's guide to never leaving Montecito. What kind of entertaining does she do? We never see her. Netflix is in charge of the American Riviera Orchard merchandising operation, which is going to lean into the Duchess's status as a beacon of aspiration and inspiration. Now, I struggle with this because Netflix knows their you-know-what. If Netflix is truly in charge of the merchandising, then why do we have so many hangups when it comes to trademark? And why is Netflix or Netflix related individuals, attorneys, why are they not on some of this paperwork if Netflix is truly going to handle some of the merchandising? I have a hard time believing that Netflix is going to back something that hasn't been legally cleared. Again, this is coming from the Daily Mail. I trust the Daily Mail, but I want to just bring that to your attention. I think that is a little odd, but also like LOL at beacon of aspiration and inspiration. Okay. She is to be sold as an art.
What I don't really understand is that Netflix, they do not have experience doing business in a mall. Like they're streaming people, they're streaming company, and people do everything online. They are very good with the technology and all that, but they're not good with the shopping mall kind of business. Daily Mail reporting on this. I don't know if they're breaking this news. I don't know what is going on with Meghan Markle. Is she really going to be doing that, or is she just doing some PR stuff, free PR stuff, so that she can get some attention back on her? I don't know. But if this is true, then it will fail miserably. And Meghan, I mean, this is unbelievable. Nobody will touch her product. If people go to that shopping mall, those 2 shopping malls, and see those products from Meghan Markle, they will not be able to. Why would they buy it? Like, this is not something relatable with Meghan Markle's personality and the person who she is. Or is it because Meghan Markle is convinced that no, she will be successful because she has experience with running, the coffee brand Clever? What is going on? It's just doesn't sit well with me. Like what I see for Meghan Markle is something, wow, I don't know. But we just have to wait and see if this news is true. But for now, Kinsey Schofield, she is claiming that, yeah, it is true. And according to Tez, she also said, no, this news is true. Unbelievable. Like, but this doesn't make any sense to me, at least whatsoever.
Those mega malls called Netflix House. Each will have interactive experiences based upon shows, such as a chance to participate in a real-life Squid Game, minus the killing, taking tea in a Bridgerton cafe, having a Knives Out murder mystery dinner, and enjoying ice cream at Scoops Ahoy, the parlor in Stranger Things. Where does Meghan Markle fit into any of this? I'm like, literally, I continue to think that this is a
She does fit into the knife part of it. She can take out a knife and do something crazy, but yeah, she is true. She doesn't fit into any of these categories. This is not what Meghan Markle wants to do. I mean, she doesn't even work online. Do you think she will go to a store and do some physical work there? It is just. And do you think even she will step in a mall? Because she has a business there and she's the duchess, the grandiosity, the ego, the big ego that she has with all of this. You think she will show up at a mall for her product, for her business? Oh wow, I don't see that happening. I can't even imagine.
joke. Typically when there's breaking news, I need to jump on and we need to have a chat about it. I just couldn't this time. I just kept refreshing, like, when is she going to come out and say this is not true? Like, how is this real life right now? There will also be a physical point of sale for all merchandise based on Netflix hit shows, which Meghan will be hoping includes her high-profile foodie offerings. That is so weird. So you can buy a Squid Games t-shirt and a jar of Meghan's jam. You could buy a baby reindeer slippers and Meghan Markle's dog biscuits. Maybe they will even do a pop-up American Riviera Orchard bakery or cafe. This is according to the Daily Mail. And she did file some paperwork to do some American Riviera Orchard pop-ups. So that is a possibility. Once all of the paperwork is clear. This streamer is dominant in...
If you take a look at all the retail shops, they failed. I can tell you from my own experience, there was a retail shop, Sears, named Sears, Sears. I think they're out of business. I don't know if they are, but what they did is they opened a retail store at a shopping mall. But because their buying habit has changed and they buy everything pretty much these days online, this particular retail store could not catch up with the online shopping habit of its consumers, and at one point they saw nobody was buying from their retail store and they had to close it down. You don't really open a retail store hoping to make money these days. Most of the time it fails. I mean, I'm not saying none of these things work, but yeah, a lot of business venture like Walmart, they're successful opening a retail store. That's how they do business. But for this new kind of business, if you want to launch a new business, you really need to go online first, and you really need to be successful there. So it could also be a distraction for the people from Meghan's failure to secure a brand name for her business. As we know, she is now almost going to be closing the whole thing. She's done with it because of not getting a name, because of the products. They're absolutely horrible, low graded, buying sometimes from China. This is going insane for Meghan Markle. What we are going to be seeing coming days is more desperation from Meghan, and I don't know where this lady is going, I should say woman, but definitely it's not a move to the right direction for Meghan Markle whatsoever. I will be giving you more updates as I have more, but Sky News, TalkTV, all of these people, they're losing it. They're losing it over Meghan's insanity. Her mental health situation is probably deteriorating at the same time, and it's just getting worse and worse every single day. Thank you so much for joining.